Hello Freelancers, welcome back. This is Right Way of Gaming bringing you another Anthem video, and today we're going to be covering something that I've been enjoying personally and that I think will be what I spend most of my time on Anthem doing. I am also going to be buying it on Xbox for this coming launch on Friday, and I will possibly run a different Javelin on that, so you might expect some videos coming out on different Javelins then. But today we're going to cover the Storm build that I have been focusing on trying to build. So I call this build the Shieldbreaker because, quite frankly, that's what it's good at, and I think that's what Storm's actually good for, is destroying enemy shields that have the blue shields, because they are annoying. You know, if you don't have somebody that can take them shields down, they can take forever. So this is what this build focuses on and is very good at, in my opinion. It is still good at destroying health and stuff, but it won't be as good as something that uses fire, for example. Fire is very good at destroying enemy health, whereas this focuses on those shielded enemies and getting those shields down so that you and your teammates can actually kill the thing in the end. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. So what do you want to be running on your Storm? You want to be running Lightning Strike with Frost Shards. This reason being that I picked Frost Shards is because, as we all know, ice combos with everything. Absolutely everything. Melees, lightning, fire, and acid obviously combos with everything as well, because that's a passive effect. But Frost Shards just helps you crowd control a little bit, especially when Lightning Strike is an AoE effect as well. It does massive damage to a single target while passing on an AoE effect to the rest of the targets around them. So that's how those two kind of combine and work together. But it gets deeper. So the two weapons that I have equipped, as you will see in the video, are two masterwork weapons. One is the Whirlwind Sniper version. The other is the Scout Rifle version. Now, the reason I picked these two weapons for this build is because, again, they build into that ice lightning combo effect. So the sniper on 3 hits will freeze a target. That's awesome, and not only that, but this thing can really help you just clean up ads. Then the scout has a 33% chance to do massive electricity damage, again dealing that electric ice combo, constantly churning it out. And again, this is why I call it the Shieldbreaker. That scout with that electricity bonus actually really does destroy enemy shields. I think it can take them down in about 3 shots on Grandmaster. So if you're having trouble with shields, this weapon can really do a number on them. Right, next up, what sort of things do you want to be running? Well, component wise, you want to be running Elemental Attunement and Elemental Empowerment, I think it is. Reason being, again, is you're focusing on that electricity side of things, so it increases that damage and your resistance from them sort of damages. I run the Storm combo with a Lightning Attunement, I think it's called, and I can't remember what my last one is, but that's just a bonus one basically. And again, what all these do is they focus on the fact that you're going to be using your abilities and the Lightning ability, and increasing the damage of that Lightning ability. Then, as for the support, I actually use the Electricity Orb. Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called. But basically what that does is it increases the regeneration speed of your abilities by 20%. Now, again, the reason I use that is because if you get into a tricky situation with a load of ads, your Frost Shards don't run out while you're inside the orb. You can spam the hell out of Frost Shards while you're inside the orb and not run out. So, and then on top of that, it also increases the Lightning Strike regen speed, meaning you can use that more often as well. So, as much as Shield Wall can get you out of, or Wind Wall I should say, get you out of trouble, I prefer to use that because the Storm's pretty squishy as it is, and the Wall's not going to do much help when they can destroy it in one shot anyway. Next up, I'm going to talk about the inscriptions you want to be looking out for, and what you probably, when it becomes possible to re-roll for. So, the few that I've focused on, I've got it wrote down here, let me find it. Right, so the two main ones are obviously lightning effect and lightning damage, because your main ability is that lightning strike, and you want that to be churning out as much DPS and passing it on to as many people as possible. But then the next ones that you want are your shield max when it gets fixed, because it is bugged at the moment and it does not work. And then you want weapon damage and gear speed. All these will focus on that sort of rotation of your abilities and churning them out as fast as possible. I mean, I know the weapons are good, the weapon master ones that I've mentioned, but they aren't what you really need to be focusing on. You need to be focusing on the fact that your abilities are going to be what you're doing a lot of damage with. Now, the weapon damage is probably the biggest key element to it. If you can get that on there, you will notice that your weapons do a massive difference in damage. So that again comes into the play of whether you're going to be using your abilities all the time or your weapons all the time. But guys, as you can see from the videos, it is very fluent and it is very good at doing that crowd control because of how easy it is to freeze targets and then just ad clear them with the lightning strike and your scout. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you do try this build out because it is fun and it is very fluid in the way that it works. And yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. And as always guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and I will catch you next time, freelancers.